Esta pelea no debemos estar contigo. La ganaremos de corazón. Esta la hinchada que te quiere ver campeón. No me importa lo que digan, lo que digan los demás. Yo te sigo a todas partes. Cada vez que quiero.
Bad, it's bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it.
What's being reported is that he had 2 broken orbital bones and a broken nose. So both his eyes were broken and his nose was broken. And Justin.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Only days after his grueling showdown with Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria's road to recovery has taken a surprising twist. While many expected him to face a long and difficult rehabilitation process, the latest reports suggest his progress has been far quicker than anyone anticipated. Fresh updates from those close to his camp have ignited conversations throughout the MMA world, even catching the attention of Joe Rogan. With excitement continuing to build, fans are now wondering if Topuria's return to the Octagon could happen much sooner than expected, and whether a highly anticipated rematch is already moving closer to reality.
No te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Tell the doctor he can see in the right eye.
Time. Doctor, make your assessment, please.
Mark Goddard has now called time, giving the ringside physician a chance to make his decision.
This allows Topuria more time.
The doctor is saying no.
Where's this doctor from?
The doctor's going to call the fight.
Is this doctor from DC?
Yes. Watch it. He just said something to his brother.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to not finish.
They're not going to let him answer the next round.
Track the referee. They're going to stop it. Take 10.
No. We finished the fight.
That's the end of the fight, Mr. President.
And that'll do it. That's it.
Unbelievable. And new, tired on his stool.
Oh, that is the greatest fight,
So good, Anna. Love you.
Woo! Beyond anything that anybody's ever seen before.
As the 4th round unfolded, the contest reached a breaking point, with the punishment becoming increasingly difficult to overlook. Justin Gaethje continued connecting with accurate strikes, while Ilia Topuria showed clear signs of having trouble seeing out of one eye. The referee temporarily halted the action and invited the cage-side physician to examine Topuria's condition, instantly creating a tense silence throughout the arena. After completing the medical assessment, the official determined that the bout could not safely continue and waved it off. The stoppage immediately triggered shock, confusion, and intense debate among fighters, analysts, and fans across the MMA world.
I did in the sport.
So what do you think it will take Ilia to get back to fighting again after such a loss?
Ilia's he's gonna be in a good position. He has faith. He has a strong team. And that's a lot of what it takes. He has a work ethic. I think he's honest with himself. Ilia and I, we share the same agent, and we were talking about him earlier today. And what I heard was that he's humble, that he is honest. He realized that he just didn't perform well. And I think that's the number one step of getting back into the ring in a healthy way. It's the guys that make excuses. That's when it's hard to come back and win that rematch. Guys who just say, you know what, I could have did better. I could have done more. Honesty with yourself is the key to MMA. Knowing exactly who you are, what you've done, what you haven't done. You can't lie once you get in that cage. What's real will come to the light.
The result quickly split opinions across the MMA community. While some believe the loss could leave a lasting mark on Ilia Topuria's career, others, including several former champions, view it as a defining moment that could ultimately make him a better fighter. John Jones has expressed confidence that Topuria possesses the talent and mindset to come back stronger, as long as he reflects on the setback, learns from it, and takes full responsibility instead of searching for excuses. At the same time, Justin Gaethje and members of his coaching staff also weighed in on the contest, explaining what they believe were the key factors that led to the final outcome.
Those types of things where people say things to you. Ilia has that mentality. We don't know if he'll come back, but when I look at Justin's career and the amount of guys, think about how special Eddie is. Think how special Dustin Poirier is. To be able to overcome the damage. Eddie had this knot on his face.
Yeah.
And he was able to overcome and come back and continue to win. He got stopped with low kicks with against Dustin, but Dustin couldn't walk for a while from the low kicks. And there's a
Dustin
different
showed
breed
me
of guys.
his leg. We were there that night at weigh-ins.
Yeah.
His leg was torn. He tore his
the bruising.
Yeah,
he was
bad.
talking to Justin for a while after that, for like 6 months. He was going through
bad. It was bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have to have that mindset as a fighter. Like, I'm going to go out there and do those types of things. But the guys who haven't overcome, the James Vicks, there is such a list of guys that you have changed their careers, and that is a tough thing to overcome.
According to Trevor Whitman, a fighter's most difficult challenge doesn't take place inside the octagon. It begins once the fight has ended. In his opinion, every athlete handles a crushing loss in a different way, and no one truly knows how they will respond until they experience that moment themselves. Some competitors use defeat as motivation and come back better than ever, while others find it difficult to recover the confidence that once defined them. Whitman believes the real battle isn't just recovering from broken bones or other physical damage. The biggest obstacle is restoring the mindset and self-belief that convinced a fighter they could overcome anyone before stepping into the cage.
Todos los cuerpos reaccionan diferente, pero físicamente, por lo que yo ya he visto ya del día al día, ya parece otra persona completamente. Obviamente que todavía se sienten las molestias y cosas así, pero tal parece que no estaba en ninguna pelea, de verdad. Se le ha ido toda la hinchazón de la cara, se le ha bajado todo tipo de hematoma que tenía. Obviamente tiene molestias todavía y sin sensibilidad alrededor del rostro de la cara, pero a la vista de un ojo se ve una persona ya muy recuperada y no ha pasado ni una semana, casi una semana y 2 días.
Es decir, eso naturalmente y de forma normal, esos huesos van a soldar. Gracias a Dios no hace falta cirugía. Esos huesos supuestamente se van a ir pegando poco a poco.
Sí. Lo que el doctor nos comunicó fue que entre 6 a 8 semanas eso debe soldar de la forma adecuada. Sobre todo porque no hubo un displacement fracture, no hubo desplazamiento orbital de hueso, entonces eso va a sanar solo entre 6 y 8 semanas. 6 a 8 semanas para que eso sane y suelde, ya después de ahí a que pueda empezar a luchar, a que pueda empezar a hacer, va a tomar un tiempecito para que eso de verdad se solidifique ahí. Y yo creo que eso, por lo menos, estamos hablando de fácil 2 a 3 meses. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a ver. O por lo menos empezar lo que es las conversaciones para una revancha a principios de año. ¿Sí?
The newest developments have shifted the discussion surrounding Ilia Topuria's return to competition. Fresh updates from his camp suggest that his recovery has been moving at a much quicker pace than many people originally predicted. Reports indicate that much of the swelling and bruising has already gone down, and medical specialists have determined that surgery is unnecessary because the orbital fractures are non-displaced. Instead, the injuries are expected to heal naturally over the next 6 to 8 weeks, followed by a gradual and carefully monitored return to training. If his rehabilitation continues without setbacks, conversations about a major comeback or even a possible rematch could begin as early as the start of next year.
Funeral for you. I was like, dude, when I woke up and I seen that, I was so sad. I was like, dude,
how perfect.
My brother,
I know, right?
My fighter,
it was so perfect.
Best friend just died. I was so scared when he put that rose down.
and before we really get on that talk, like, I don't want it to be, because right now the world loves to pile on someone when the hero falls. The world loves to do that. But here's the thing, it's a lesson learned. I think it's going to be a lesson learned for Ilia. But
100%.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment. To go up against the odds that he was going up against, dealing with the stuff that he was.
Before the opening bell, Ilia Topuria made a dramatic entrance with a funeral-inspired theme, projecting complete confidence and leading many fans to believe that Justin Gaethje's defeat was already inevitable. However, once the unexpected result unfolded, Kamaru Usman offered a more balanced perspective. Instead of dwelling on the loss, Usman explained that setbacks like these often become the foundation for future greatness. He pointed out that Topuria's self-belief, constant pressure, and willingness to perform on the biggest stage were all key reasons why Gaethje's upset victory became such a memorable moment. According to Usman, truly historic fights are remembered because of the performances delivered by both athletes, not solely because of the winner. He also supported the official's decision to stop the contest when Topuria's condition became a concern, emphasizing that safeguarding a fighter's long-term health should always take priority over continuing a bout.